This is a bikepacking trip I took, leaving from the Parongarups National Park and heading up into the Stirling Ranges to explore the mountains and the 1500 unique plant species. It has more plant species than the entire British Isles. 87 of those are actually completely unique. It had some recent bushfires, and so I decided to go and experience the park. These are the shots of my trip, and I hope you enjoy. Just at the Parongarups, heading to the Stirlings. Bring it on. So here we are looking across the Stirlings, and you see all these yellow fields. They're actually canola. It's pretty, but I'm not really a fan of canola oil. All the farms seem to have, sheep farms seem to have llamas. So I'm guessing it's for protection, keep the foxes away. Bah!
See this big branch here, this is dropped off this tree, and you have to be pretty careful of this sort of thing. Yeah, they just suddenly drop, especially when it's been dry. They just shed limbs to save water apparently, and you can't really pick them. I've noticed it tends to happen a bit after it's been dry and they get a bit of rain. They tend to do it more, and it can be a little bit concerning. So sometimes sitting under eucalypts, you've got to be a little bit on the cautious side, especially the old ones. Not so much the younger ones, but the old ones that are trying to conserve a bit of water. Be careful.
Check out the size of the flower on this grass tree. Quite epic, I say. There's one big flower. It's quite amazing just how much life this one flower is supporting, you know? It's awesome. They're quite tricky to spot, the old blue tongue, until he sticks his tongue out. Hey, legs up here, little fella. Let you go. Huge trail of ants all the way up the road. I actually stopped, I didn't realise, and one of them got up my leg and bit me, so I'm in a bit of a stingy pain on my leg at the moment. That's the nest over there. Here's a little nice fixer-upper. You know, it's taking a bit of a job. Actually, got to say, it's got pretty nice views. Classic, as is.
Look at all this canola. Makes me kind of flowers. I've got some rope here. I could get a couple of sticks and make a couple of neat crop circles. See how we go. Start the Australian crop circle craze. Through the canola fields. No, I don't know. I suppose if they actually had a crop circle here, would anyone even know?
Check out the size of this boy. It's actually right next to a kangaroo trail. Very random. I'm gonna pick him up. He spotted me. He or she spotted me. He's sussed me out. Ears are perked. See you later.
The edge of the park by the looks of it. I've noticed on the Google Maps it heads up to one of the main roads, so rather than going through all the farms, following this fire break. So far I've seen some nice orchids and spooked a couple of kangaroos that, that also spooked me. Sunset. Not the ideal best camp in the world, but best I could come up with at short notice.
Yellow fields, flowers in the sun. Last night I died to be born. A wind of love filled my lungs. Now I see flowers in the sun.
Bit of a drama during the night. She went down when I rolled over, so we had a bit of a puncture. On the negative side, for comfort. You need to get it sorted. I've got a tyre patch kit, so I'm going to give that a go.
The darkness fell and vision is unclear. A stranger praying helplessly.
I've woken up. Hopefully to see I've woken up to hopefully see a sunrise, and this is what I've woken up to. She's certainly, what you'd have to say, pretty foggy this morning.
So far the tyre tube patching seems to be working on my Deluxe Plus air mattress. You can see the summit. I think I would have gone lighter next time. The double laying is good though. If you get a hole in one side, at least the other side stays up. I'm fortunate enough I've got a hole in both sides. Oh, what a handy sign that was.
This is pretty cool. Looks like a hive of emus on the road up in the distance. Check it out. I'll see if I can sort of get closer to them, but being wild, they'll be pretty flighty emus, I imagine. Haven't seen emus for, I can't remember. Nope, I think they've seen me. They're standing up in a bit of a, in that sort of alert stance. They put their head up. They're off in the bush, bugger.
So here we are at Red Gum Springs. It's called Red Gum Spring because the water used to flow here all the time. That's why they stopped here. And the spring's right up, so. Oh damn, I didn't bring a steak. That was silly.
And if the world should end today, we'll take the road that leads us to the stars. With you I'd free fall into empty space. It won't matter how.
Some of these plants have the most incredible flowers. Like this flower is huge. Look at the size of the plant. Amazing.
Well, the last time I saw old man emu, he was chasing a female he knew, as he shot past, I heard him say, she She can't fly, but I'm telling you, she could run the pace of a kangaroo.
Wait for me! Okay. Scared him again. He's got him to catch ants, I think. Ant catches. Maybe flies. There's not much flies here at the moment. I think they think it's kangaroo hide, the colour. The yellow you see in these trees here, in this white gum, it's like a little plant you see growing off, and it's got yellow leaves, different colour to the tree. It's actually a well, it's like a parasite. It feeds off the tree, and the birds eat its fruit, and then one particular bird spreads it mainly, and it drops it in the tree, and then it burrows into the tree, into the sap line, and then feeds off the tree. If the tree gets too many, then it actually will kill the tree. And the only way I think they get rid of it is to chop them off. This tree's got a few. So here's my what I've been having is these, just those instant rice things. Add hot water, boil hot water, and away you go.
There are days when you wish the world would stop, woman, but then you know some wounds would never heal. But when I browse the early pages of the children, it's then I know exactly how you feel. Hey, it's July and the winter sun is shining, and the Cootamundra wattle is my friend. For all at once my childhood never left me. Wattle blossoms bring me back again. It's Sunday and you should stop.
Tyler up. You can hike that to the peak. Now I'm going over here to this peak, Magong. So, no, it's looking pretty clear.
Can't you hear the bees making honey, woman, in the spotted gums where the bellbirds ring?
It does kind of look like a
you might grow old
face over there. It's like the caretaker of the Stirling Ranges.
Some people never hear such things. Hey, it's July and the winter sun is shining, and the Cootamundra wattle is my friend. All at once my childhood never left me, 'cause wattle blossoms bring it back again. Don't buy the daily papers anymore, woman. Read all about what's going on in hell. They don't care to tell the world of kindness. Good news never made a paper sell. There's all the colours of the rainbow in the garden, woman, and symphonies of music in the sky. Heaven.
Oh, I really love the Tyler peak. It just has a really awesome look to it. What I don't like about that scene is the background. If you look at the cloud over here, there's a big front rolling in.
All at once my childhood never left me, 'cause wattle blossoms bring it back again.
there's a storm coming in tonight. Just put out a warning, 40-50 kilometre hour winds and heavy rain.
Well, it didn't dump down rain.
Decent pile of rocks. Decent little total. I don't know. Holy guacamole, where they got them all from. Probably make out the track. It goes up the side to the top.
You can fairly clearly see here the edge of the park where the fires got to. We had two lots in recent years. One was was lost, a controlled burn that got uncontrolled a couple of years ago, and then last summer they had this fire run through the park, section of the park, and it apparently possibly 21 species of plants may have been lost. So on the scale of things, pretty devastating. Difference that fire break made here, it stopped the fire by the looks of it. Recent findings from the Tasmanian fires, they've realised that having a green fire break, so actually putting in fire resistant trees, is actually better. Like a chopped off mountain.
Clouds have lifted, thank goodness. And I'm just heading along to Tilbury. Oh, all the different names. Tilbury. She's a pretty rugged peak, and a couple just told me that hopefully it's not too windy up there. See how we go.
It certainly is a steep climb, and very rocky too. At Magog and Mount Tullahuba up there in the distance. Where I climbed 2 days ago from the rain. Down here, you can actually see the fires in the valleys through here.
Must have been a pretty incredible sight when at night when the fires would have been going up these hills, all aflame. So from a fire comes growth, from destruction. Ah, the totem. Well, I've been up here for the sunset and beautiful looking across the mountains. The light plays across them. Ah, it's just gone. Sunset's gone. It's a bit dark. So it goes now just to make my way back down the old head torch.
We sat on the grass on a beautiful day. Don't need any mask, it's a beautiful day. A straw summer hat, it's a beautiful day. The birds in the sky, it's a beautiful day. It's just you and I, it's a beautiful day. Let's keep it alive, it's a beautiful day. We wander the land both near and far. We glow in the night with a million stars. Come follow the light to where we are. Release the bounds of our sorrow. We held our dreams for tomorrow.
They've got a really good camp kitchen set up here. They've got a sink, gas stoves if you want a microwave, kettles, hot plates, fridges. Now I'm back on the highway heading to Mount Hassel from the retreat. This is the last of the peaks I managed to climb in the Stirlings. This lady over here has just pointed out a couple of flowers for me. These are the normal colour. And these are the crust because they're lighter, much lighter yellow.
Far we glow in the night with a million stars. A king in disguise, healing every scar. The birds in the sky, it's just you and I. Let's keep it alive, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, I love this feeling.
So I was just riding along and, you know, looking at all the burnt reality, and then you see this amazing patch of orchids. Survivors in their own little section. A bit of colour in a sea of black. Trying to hide under this tree from the rain. Big dark clouds coming over. The unfortunate thing of all these fires is that there isn't many leaves on the trees to hide from the rain under. What's amazing here is just how many flowering black boys there are. It's like a sea of black boy flowers. One of the reasons the Noongas like them so much is because of their resistance to fire, and provide them with spears and richity grubs and fire lighting. I'm just going along the road up the hill to climb Mount Hassel. But it's actually quite spectacular at the moment because it's in the clouds, so it's quite a spectacle.
When I was young, I only wanted to be older. Ooh, am I the only one who felt that way? Did you feel that way? And now I'm grown, I wish I felt a little younger. Ooh, am I the only one who feels this way? Do you feel that way?
Number one.
Mount Hassel conquered. Perfect. It'll go down very well. Bit of work, might be able to salvage it.
When I'm scared, I wish I was a little braver. Ooh, am I the only one who feels this fear? Have you felt that fear? And when I talk, I wish I sound a little smarter.
Well, as I leave the Stirling Range Park, make my way home, I must say it's one of the more special places I've ever been. It's got this feeling and the amount of different species and the timelessness of the park. It's a very special place, the Stirling Ranges. It's just hard to appreciate just how many unique species and fauna and flora are actually here. One of my favourite Buddhist saying is, the person that gets on the train at the beginning of the train journey isn't the same person that gets off at the end.